Assalamu alaikum, good morning, khush amdeed, ji ayanu, goeiemorgen.
Bakhair agele, ni hao, tune shumme, washmale, ohio gonzaimes, guten morgen, hola, bonjour, privyet, kaifa hal, hale shuma chatore, ahlan wasalan, marhaba, buna, mucho, gracias, swabia, bhalli kare, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into PTV World. You watching World this morning on a very fine Friday morning over here in Islamabad, alongside the very fantastic Shiza Hashmi. Really need to do. He is the one and only Mr. Asif Nazir. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Wa alaikum assalam and good morning.
Thank you very much for joining us. Wonderful to have you.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Yes.
And the foremost important question: do you think that you are a member of a healthier and a good society?
Oh.
And my answer is no.
Oh, okay, okay. Why?
Because healthy society, when we talk about the attributes of the healthy society does not mean that there is a less mortality rate or there are less injuries. Healthy society means that the people are tolerant. A tolerant society, in one word, is a healthy society. And where the people, yes, because the human beings, we have got the different traits, different characteristics, and we have a very sharp edges. We have got very sharp edges. So in a healthy society, the people, they can resolve and manage their conflicts in a very nice, peaceful and reasonable way. So when we people are sitting as a society, we have got different traits, we have got different abilities, we have got different, everybody has got different, way of thinking. We have got so erratic behaviors. Human beings, they're, very difficult to predict their behaviors. So when we have got so extreme behaviors in a society, people from different walks of life, from different areas, so when they are together in a society, they have got so much of sharp edges. When they are able to manage their conflicts, differences in a very nice and reasonable way, that is a healthy society. And if you just look around, unfortunately, we are not living in a healthy society.
You're right. But here's the thing. I agree with everything that you said. But why is it so? I mean, when we talk about a society where people do not give enough importance or enough room for someone else's opinion to come forward and, come into practice, why is that so? Why are people so intolerant of someone else, proceeding further with their ideas?
Actually, it is the lack of awareness. And this is how the evolution process occurs. And later on, we might get to that point. But actually what happens is that it starts ideally from top down. It is a top-down approach. It trickles down. Means the people who are heading different institutions, they're heading the states, the people, heading the different families. Everybody has got a circle of influence. Whether you are leading a family, a social circle, an organization, you are head of the state.
Everybody wants to have authority in their hand.
Yes, authority in their hand. But those people who have got the authority, those who are visible to everybody, head of state is visible to everybody, head of institution is visible to everybody, and the people, they are copying them. They are inspired by those people. So what happens is, when they are not exhibiting those behaviors, when they are intolerant, just take an example of our political institution, for example, because we do not have that much of the business leaders and the social leaders. We have few religious leaders and few institutional leaders, and then primarily we have the political leadership. So if you just look at their behaviors, intolerant means in talk shows they're abusing each other, means they're maligning each other, they're proving that their political party and they by themselves, they are the right and the rest of everybody is
something that will change your personality to a total 180 degrees. And I'm for it, absolutely. I tried it and I think my mentality got better.
Yes, and theory of abundance is that God has given 24 hours to everybody.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody can claim that I have 23 hours. Oxygen is for everybody. So God has given everything in abundance. So all it's now the resources are for everybody. And within the same resources, the few people, they are the champions. They are successful. And within the same resources, the few people, they remain average throughout their life. So that is purely our choice.
Exactly.
So how we use that resources. And here, let me tell you a very interesting story of Einstein. A person came to Einstein and he was sort of, as you said, that we are in a judgmental society. So he said that today I'm going to judge that how genius Einstein is. So he requested Einstein to ask me a question. He said, okay, fine. He said, tell me that when that Anglo-Turkish war was fought. He said, I don't know. Okay, he said, fine. He said, tell me that what is the name of the capital of that country? Einstein said, sorry, I don't know. He said that, what is the name of the most famous leader of that nation? Einstein again said, I don't know. He said, people call you genius, but I ask you these simple general knowledge questions. You do not have the answer of these questions. What kind of genius you are?
Right.
He said, a wonderful answer. He said that I am a genius not because the fact that I use my brain for these storing these minor information. I think that my brain is to do something amazing, to do some massive task. I research, I think on my job, and I innovate the way. I develop different theories, so that's why I'm genius. And the resource we have, we are blessed with. The point is that we are blessed with this amazing resource. We have got billions of neurons in the brain, and every neuron is an independent computer. So it is better than all the machines in the world. And the beauty of this machine is that all the neurons, they are interconnected with each other. And if you think on a positive and any project, so they are well connected, and all they are producing the same outcome.
Yes.
They're working in collaboration and coordination with each other. So all we have to do is to use our brain in a positive way by thinking.
That's true. And I'm going to add on to this as well, because this is a wonderful message, and I think it's still relevant. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen, we actually occupy our brain with, okay, what is he doing? What is she doing? How much are they getting paid? Okay, khala ke ghar ye aa gaya. You know, things like that. I think that these are the things which no one should think, because whatever somebody gets, you know, let it be. You know, it's theirs. It's not even yours. And there's always a difference in between appreciating and then being envious of somebody as well.
Right.
So you really need to be careful about that, and make you always, I think it is important to have your own journey, because at a certain age, ladies and gentlemen, believe me, whatever my age is now, I don't think that I'm actually going to share it now. Okay, I'm 33 years old.
Mashallah.
But even at this age, alhamdulillah, now there are a few things which does not excite me at all. You know, when I was 18 years old, when I was 22 years old, there were these things which used to excite me a lot. But now I just don't care about those things. And it is because of the fact that I've evolved over time, that, okay, this is what is going to have an impact on my life. And this is something which is just secondary. And, you know, it is of use, but it is not going to give me what I want for myself, where I see myself. So, you know, one needs to always have this focus in life.
Shazad, also, sorry,
yes.
I want to share another very relevant story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another wonderful attribute of a healthy nation and a healthy society is forgiveness. They forgive each other.
Exactly.
But you know, it's not that easy for everyone.
It's not that easy. But the difference is the great people, they forgive. They don't get into these minor issues you are talking about, khala and chachi and cousins, what they are doing. Forget about them. Yes, if you can assess them positively, do that.
Wow.
But, you know, mind your own business. Think about your own job. And another, if you have time, a wonderful story of Nelson Mandela, when he became the president of South Africa. So one day he was out there with his team, and suddenly he stopped, very closer to a small restaurant. That restaurant was nowhere, you know, as per the standard of, such a mighty leader. But as his order, so the team make all the arrangement, they sat down over there and they ordered the meal. So there was another person sitting on the next table. Nelson Mandela asked the security person to request that person to join me on that table.
Yeah.
The person came, he looked very nervous. His hand was shivering, he was sweaty, and, you know, very confused he was. He had got so much of fear. So he took that meal, and after some time he left. But the security person did not understand what happened actually. He asked, what was that person and why did you stop over here? He said that the person who was sitting over there, he's a policeman. And he is, he's doing job in a jail where I spent most of my time as a prisoner. He spent 27 years in the prison, and most of the time where I spent, he was the policeman over there. And his job was to make sure the meals, to provide the meals to the prisoners. And whenever I asked for a water, he used to present me the urine. Because he hate black people.
Yeah, of course.
Black people.
African apartheid.
So today, when he saw me, and when I stopped over here, he was expecting me, because today I'm the president. And he was expecting me that I can do anything. I could punish him anywhere. So, but I forgive him. And that is the difference. He's a policeman sitting over there, and today I'm the president.
Wonderful.
So the people who forgive others, they are, the great people. They have got a great heart and great mind.
That's true.
It's a very difficult thing. But this is, if you have got the awareness, gradually you can learn and you can get to. And the more you forgive people,
Together, I think today is Friday, so let's take this opportunity to make the day even better and pledge that individually we are going to change and create an, as I said, a ripple effect in the society. We need to have a better and a more coherent society.
And
where
be
we
healthier members of healthy society as well,
absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much, Asif Saab, for being with us. Always wonderful to be in conversation.
Thank you very much for calling.
The words you utter are always useful.
So meaningful.
For everybody who's out there as well. And this is what we feel ourselves as well. Thank you very much for